Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show on this Wednesday, January 8th. It is a brand new year, a brand new decade. Welcome to 2020. I am your host, Tamara G. And with me, we have two of the hardest working men in the city of Miramar, also known as two of our biggest clowns in the city of Miramar. We love them to death. But with us this morning from Public Works, we have Horace Derricks. That is his government name, but we call him Derrick here in the city. He's kind of known as the Prince and Michael Jackson, just one name, one moniker, Derrick, here with us from Public Works. And also Ralph Trapani also. We're going to call you by one name too, Ralph.
That's perfect.
It's called Ralph.
All right.
All right, Ralph. And so you guys are here this morning because when we talk about Public Works, you guys do some very important things for the city. People don't know how much, seriously, that Public Works behind the scenes are doing to keep our city clean, to bring us forward into this new decade. Tell us a little bit about the Shred-a-thon that's happening, Derrick.
Well, we decided to do a new event this year, Shred-a-thon, and because we know a lot of people have problems with identity theft. So they can bring their important information to the city that we have it on January 18th from 10 to 1, and you can bring your important documents that you want to destroy. We will destroy it on site.
Okay, so we can see that you destroyed it, right?
You can see that it is destroyed, and it's like just drive by, just drop off your information. We will shred it, keep on going. It is free to the public.
Wow,
it is being provided by Public Works in the city of Miramar, so it's free to the public and free to everyone who wants to get. But Miramar residents only, 2 forms of ID.
Okay, and that's very important that you talked about shredding, because I know a lot of people think, oh, I'll just put my Social Security stuff in the trash can, or when I get my bank statement, I'll just put it in the trash. But shredding is very important.
Very. In other cities, they normally do it to the police department, but we haven't had an event like this in the city of Miramar, so we decided to go ahead and start this new initiative to help our citizens to destroy any important documents they don't want floating around.
Right. And so important, you mentioned identity theft. You also mentioned some people just have a whole bunch of stuff, like literally they may have tax returns from 20 years ago.
That's
what
right.
are you doing with that stuff?
Well, not everyone wants to be a pack hound, so just bring it to us. We can shred it securely, safely. Go about your business knowing that your information is safe within the city of Miramar.
Does it matter what it is? Does it matter that it's maybe tax returns or bank statements or just whatever it is that you want shredded?
Yes, anything can be brought to us that you want shredded. We ask you that you don't bring in 3-ring binders, but you bring papers. You don't have to worry about taking the staplers out. We'll do that on site. Everything just go right into the shredding machine.
That's awesome. So where is this going to be held?
This is going to be held at Miramar City Hall.
Okay.
2300 Civic Center Place on Saturday, January 18th from 10 to 1 right here in the flat lot in front of City Hall.
Awesome. So right in front of City Hall, if you don't know where it is, at the corner of Hiatus and Red Road, 2300 Civic Center Place. And I love the fact that the Public Works in the city of Miramar is doing this free for the residents.
Yes.
Yeah. So, hey, free is for me and for everybody else that's a city of Miramar resident. So now, Ralph, besides the Shred-a-thon, this Public Works Department, you guys are busy, seriously, year-round. Tell us about some of the things that you guys have coming up.
Well, you're right. Public Works is almost everything you see. We touch in some way or fashion or form. But right now we have our most pressing thing will be our Christmas tree recycling pickup, and that'll run through Monday, January 13th through Saturday, January 18th. And it's broken up by zones, similar to our collection zones. So you can check out our website and see where your house might fall. You just put it at your curb and we'll pick it up. Additionally, if you don't want to wait until then, you can bring it to Snake Warrior Park, where you can drop up to 2 trees off for free at no cost. It cannot be any decorations on the tree, and it can't be artificial trees as well.
Okay, so it's the real trees.
The real trees.
And you need to take your balls off of them and your tinsel and all of that stuff.
Yes, ma'am. I thought they said we were the jokers.
I was going to say, I knew this was going to be a great interview.
Right.
All right, so we will find out more about that too, the Christmas tree recycling pickup.
Right.
But there's also a different type of recycling that we do here in the city of Miramar, and that's for any electronics and any of that kind of stuff.
Right,
too.
so we offer the residents of Miramar a monthly hazardous waste drop-off event, free, at 17302 Pines Boulevard, which is the Waste Pro operating facility. All you need to do is put the stuff in your car, bring it over, have an ID that shows you're a resident of Miramar. You don't even have to get out of the car. They will take the materials out for you, and that is the first Saturday of every month. except for July. We'll be doing it on July 11th because July 4th falls
It's
on
on
a
a Saturday this year.
Right, so
yeah.
we want to make sure everybody's free for that.
Okay.
Some of the other programs we do curbside recycling, and we'll be pushing out a Recycle Right Miramar campaign soon
Okay.
with some characters, Recycle Ron and Recycle Ruby.
Nice.
I'll be very excited, so keep an eye out for that.
Okay. And then you also teach people what they should and should not do as far as I know, we talk about the water and the quality of that, and not putting grease and food and things down your drain, because Public Works, you guys are the ones who take care of that for us.
Right. So there's a couple of different things on that. So yeah, our stormwater division, we take care of the stormwater drains and everything that are on the side of the road. So how we tie into that with the hazardous waste drop-off is that's why we have these hazardous waste drop-off events, because we don't want them put onto the street or onto your lawn or into the garbage cans, because they actually can mix and create a fire. There was just a fire last month in Pembroke Pines on a collection truck where there was chemicals in there. They reacted and the truck caught on fire. But you're absolutely right in that when you put these chemicals down the drain, they go into our water system. We clean our own water. We make our own water here. So that has to be cleaned out, and it's better just to recycle it, because those products are recycled. So we ask you that you do not pour those things down the drain.
And that could be anything, paint, turpentine, things like that.
Correct. Any hazardous, what's considered a hazardous waste, maybe paint, turpentine, like you said, pool chemicals, ammonia, bleach, anything like that.
All right.
Even your regular cleaning products in your house.
All right. Did you want to add something to
We
that?
also have a recycling paint program as well.
Oh, wow.
on which
Okay.
individuals can call the city. We have 4 colors depending on the gear. They can come ask us about the paint. We will deliver it to them, and they can actually paint their houses to keep up everything to code into aesthetics.
So that is why it is so important to have a great Public Works department. And we have it here in the city of Miramar because they do so much, not just keeping our roadways clean and keeping the lawns cut, but truly behind the scenes with the fresh water, our wastewater, with recycling, with shredding. So you would definitely need to participate in some of this. And I love the fact that it's free. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that people actually charge you to do, right? To get rid of your electronics and to get things shredded.
Well, in the city of Miramar, we try to make sure our residents are first.
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt, Derek. So, Ralph, for more information, where can people go?
No, they can visit our website, Public Works website, under solid waste, and you'll find information on things about the Christmas tree pickup, the hazardous waste drop-off events, the recycled paint programs, the Adopt a Street programs. We'd love people to participate in that.
Oh, wait, before you go any further, tell us a little bit about the Adopt a Street. So how
the
does that
Adopt
work?
a Street program is a way for either residents or organizations to participate in and just basically keeping the city clean. You would adopt a street.
And you go out, what, once every quarter or something?
Once every
like that?
quarter, 4 times a year. We provide you the vest, the gloves, the pick sticks, the bags, supervision. We put signs out to make sure you're protected during that time. We'll have a safety meeting with your organization to go over some do's and don'ts.
Okay.
And it helps keep the city clean and beautiful like it should be.
Right, and then you'll have that little sign that says this section of street is clean courtesy of, you know, whatever your organization is and your name.
Tamara G.
You never know. I might be out there.
Right.
So for more information on the Shred-a-thon, which is happening January 18th from 10 until 1 right here at City Hall, that's 2300 Civic Center Place, you definitely need to go to MiramarFL.gov and look up Public Works under departments. You can also look up all of the different information that Ralph was talking about as well, including those zones for the free Christmas tree recycling pickup. Again, free for the residents of Miramar. So if you are a resident, definitely take advantage of all that our city has to offer. And we all know that it's right here in Miramar. So thank you very much, Derek.
Well, thank you for having us.
One name, Derek. Thank you very much. 2 name, Ralph Trapani, also known as Ralph.
Thank you. We appreciate everything you do for us.
No problem. I'm Tamara G. We'll be back right after this. Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show on this Wednesday, January 8th. If you're just tuning in, I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, you can check us out on all of our social media. We're at City of Miramar on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And speaking of City of Miramar, we have one of the hardest working commissioners and vice mayor here, Alexandra P. Davis. You are busy the next coming week. So
Yes.
And it's all going to be kicking off on Tuesday, January 28th, the media kickoff. Tell us about that.
Well, as you know, we're going to be celebrating Black History Month in the month of February. And we have a lot of activities for our residents and visitors alike here in the city. So the Media Day is going to kick off, and it's going to allow people to understand all that we're doing in the city of Miramar as we celebrate Black history.
Okay.
So that's January 28th here at the Miramar Town Center.
Okay.
We also, in that time frame, we're going to outline the various events, and some of them, I have them here. For example, we have in the gallery, we have an art exhibition, which is by Ernie Barnes, and there will be a reception on January 30th. January 30th is the reception for Ernie Barnes, and he'll talk about some of his art pieces.
Wow. And I'm sure, most people, if you don't know Ernie Barnes, the iconic Good Times mural, that is what most people know him. I mean, he's done so much more, but that is going to be really nice. So that's happening on Thursday, January 30th. And then Universal Circus is coming
they're back.
Okay.
They're back. So that's from February 6th to the 23rd. That will be at our
Miramar Regional Park.
Absolutely.
Right.
Miramar Regional Park. You can't miss the tent. You should be able to see that from the road there on Miramar Parkway. So February 6th to the 23rd. And then we do have one of our favorite artists here is Babyface. So for those of you, there you go. Babyface will be performing at our Miramar Cultural Theater on February 7th. And then we have an initiative that from the Vice Mayor's office in conjunction with Jamaica Minister of Culture and the Minister of Tourism. And it will be our Afro...
It's actually the Reggae Icon Awards,
yes,
right?
what it is, it's under the theme Black History meets Reggae.
Okay.
So Black History Month, but it's also Reggae Month.
Oh,
and
wow.
so we have several events that are going to be under that umbrella. So the first one is going to be on February 8th. Again, it's under the patronage of the Jamaican Consul General, Oliver Mayer. In addition to that, we'll have special guests from Jamaica, which is the Honorable Olivia Grange, who is the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport, and as well as the Honorable Edmund Bartlett, Minister of Tourism.
But I love the fact that you all are going to be honoring one of probably the premier singers of reggae, who happens to be a South Florida resident as well, Mr. Freddie McGregor.
Absolutely. So Freddie McGregor, most of you know, is an international reggae icon. We'll be honoring him during Reggae Month here in the city of Miramar. So
and now, is this a free event?
It's free.
Wow, free is for me. Okay.
Yes. We try to get our sponsors to help us out every year, and so Aetna is one of our sponsors. Top Class, Dr. Sue, QED, and SI. So we will be providing entertainment for you in the form of a reception, a cocktail hour, and some performances,
So
and as well as honoring the reggae icon. So that should be great. Put that on your calendar for February 8th, starting at 6:30 p.m.
Okay.
Moving on, we are also going to have a reggae movie night on February 18th in our theater.
Okay.
The movie we'll be showing, for those of you who have not seen it, and if you have, it's a good environment to see it in city. It's called Rockers, and it gives you a nice history of reggae. We have artists starring in the movie are Bertie Spear, Gregory Isaacs, Jacob Miller, Big Youth. And the prelude to that, we'll have a preview. It's going to be a 20-minute snapshot of a documentary on the development of reggae. So that will be a prelude to the actual main feature, which is the Rockers movie.
That's going to be nice. So Black History Month, again, Black History meets reggae, and that's happening, the Reggae Movie Night on Tuesday, February 18th. At what time does that start?
7 to 10 p.m.
Okay, again, at the Miramar Cultural Center, 2400 Civic Center Place. It's connected right to City Hall, so you can't miss it. And then you have another event that you wanted to talk about, which is coming up as well.
Right. So after that, there are several other events in the city, one being Africa Umoja.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be really nice.
Yes, that should be nice, on February 25th to the 29th at the Cultural Theater. And then we'll culminate at the end of this great month in the Afro-Carib Festival. And the Afro-Carib Festival, as you can tell, it's Afro-Caribbean, a bit of everything here. We have Stone Boy from Ghana, right out of Ghana. And as everybody knows, the Afrobeats are very hip right now, so we're going to have our own Afrobeats artist here with us in the city of Miramar. We're also going to be having Amara La Negra. She's
You
also
did a
gonna
great
be
job with that
performing.
name. 'Cause I
I'm
would've
not
messed
that good,
up.
but
Yeah. No, you did a great job.
and many other artists which we are actually now securing. And again, this event is free. It's in our amphitheater, and we really want you to come out and really be partaking in some of these events over the Black History Month of February. Looking forward to seeing you out there.
Yeah, and truly the city of Miramar does this so well throughout the year. So many cultural events to try to bring in all of the residents, and everybody's welcome. Residents, non-residents that you should want to live in Miramar because they're doing great stuff like this. But for more information, where can people go?
Well, MiramarFL.gov. If you go there, you'll see the links to all these different events. We prefer that you go at one location, and there'll be Eventbrites for you to actually fill out and sign up to be present at these events. Again, they're all free, but for more information, go to MiramarFL.gov, and they'll be updated with all the latest information.
All right, sounds good. So it sounds like the month of February is going to be very busy here in the city of Miramar, because it really is right here in Miramar. Thank you, Vice Mayor Alexandra P.
Thank
Davis.
you so much, Tamara.
We're actually going to have you back in February to, remind people of these great happenings, but just wanted to get it in their minds that, hey, you need to put it on your calendars right now, starting from Tuesday, January 28th until Saturday, February 29th, because it is Black History Meets Reggae, and it's right here in Miramar. We'll be right back. Welcome to Good Morning Miramar. I am your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, you can check us out on all of our social media. We're at City of Miramar, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And speaking of the City of Miramar, it's been a little while since our mayor has come in here and visited us, but we're so happy to have him. Mayor Wayne M. Messam is in the house this morning. And Mayor Messam, you are going to be very busy in the next couple of weeks. We're going to start talking about the Drumline Live. This is something that is going to be awesome for the city and for anyone who is into live band music and drumming.
We're very excited to have the stage production of Drumline coming to the city of Miramar on January 17th at the Miramar Cultural Center. We've had some great performances and productions at our facility.
Right.
But Drumline is very intimate to anyone who has an affinity to marching bands,
Yep.
historically black colleges and universities.
I saw the movie.
Yes, fraternities and sororities, and for those of us who kind of came up in the 80s and 90s,
Absolutely.
Drumline, the movie, that's where Nick Cannon made
Yep.
his debut. It was a great event to bring the HBCU experience to the
big
homes
screen.
and the big screens of America.
Yeah, so, and this is going to be at the Miramar Cultural Center.
Yes, the tour brings the production to the Miramar Cultural Center on Friday, January 17th, and we are actually bringing the production and the experience pre-production to the town center courtyard right in front of City Hall. We'll be bringing in some of our local bands to do some drumline competitions. We'll have choreography. We're asking all the fraternities and sororities to come out. I'm looking forward to seeing my brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha and some of the Omegas, the Qs, the Kappas, Phi Beta Sigmas, and the beautiful ladies of the sororities, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Delta, Zeta, Sigma, Gamma,
Here's
Rhos.
one
Can't
here,
leave anybody out of our
Absolutely.
Zeta sisters. So we want to make sure that everyone comes out before the production of the play that will be at the Miramar Cultural Center. That starts at 5:30, and it'll be a great way to support our youth that will be out here
And bring their
repping
youth.
and bring their youth.
Yeah.
So whether you're coming to the stage play at 8 o'clock, or if you just want to come out at 5:30 pre the production, you're going to have a great experience. And if you want to see what it's like to see some of the line dancing, some of the stepping, some of the competition from our local bands and high schools. We have Everglades High School confirmed. We have Miramar High School confirmed. I think Carroll City High School, our neighbors in Miami-Dade County. And so many more. I'm just really excited about this experience.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. Now, the next event that you have, and I was really into this one. I was like, wow, the longest table. That's happening on Sunday, January 26th. Tell us about that, Mayor.
Well, I'm really excited about the longest table. And just briefly, what the longest table is, it's an informal dinner that will take place right out front on Civic Center Place, which is a street that comes right across City Hall. We'll close the street off and we'll have an informal dinner with some entertainment. But the purpose of the dinner is to have Miramar residents to come out to meet residents and neighbors that they don't know.
Wow.
Over a nice meal that will be food provided from local area restaurants, as well as some cuisines from our cultural center, acclaimed culinary staff.
Absolutely.
And we are really excited about this. We just want our neighbors just to come out at the beginning of the year to meet each other, to have some great conversations. I've seen this event at other cities, and it really has grown to be an anticipated event in a lot of
And you never know
communities.
who you're going to meet
Exactly.
and who you're going to click with and vibe with. And and that's a free event, correct?
It is a free event. We're asking everyone to just to go on to Eventbrite to register.
Okay.
You have to register to attend the event, but it's totally free.
Okay.
And we are expecting a few hundred folks here, actually.
Wow.
And it's been, we have gotten a lot of inquiries from residents since we've started promoting the event. But what's so great about it is it's that if you're just a person who hears about this and a resident, you can come out. Or if you're a church or your civic organization would like to come out, we are really excited about it. I'm really proud to have the Yaboa Law Group to be one of our sponsors, as well as Hope for Society Foundation. They're
partnering.
They're partnering with me on this event to help bring the community together, and I'm really looking forward to this event being very successful. And we know that every year it will continue to grow
get bigger
and bigger, so that we can get even more neighbors meeting each other.
All right, and so put that down on your calendar. That's going to be Sunday, January 26th, 5 p.m. at Town Center Plaza. For folks who don't know, that's 2300 Civic Center Place. Now you have another event, and again, this is very interesting. Mayor Messam is always doing stuff that really brings out the culture and the families, and this is a chess challenge.
Yes.
Who knew that anybody knew how to play chess? That's like, that's the new thing now, I guess.
Yes, part of, there's a group of us mayors in Broward County, and it's beginning to spread into Palm Beach as well as Miami-Dade counties, where we have a mayor's chess challenge, and we have a tour of chess meetups across the county. And I am hosting the next Mayor's Challenge in February the 22nd at 9 a.m. It's going to be at Vizcaya Park, where we invite the community to come out for a friendly game of chess. And we really emphasize it's a family event. We have a lot of kids. Many schools have chess clubs. I know some of our middle schools, like specifically Glades Middle, has a chess group there, and it's a really great way to expand the minds of our youth. But you don't have to be a child to come out. So we'll provide all of the chess pieces.
You can show me how to play, because I'm a checkers player, not a chess player. So you'll be showing me how to play, right? Truly, like a novice can come.
I will say that I am a novice chess player.
Okay.
And when I hosted last year, it was so great to sit down with our youth, and not only will they teach you, but they will be delighted in defeating you as well. And that's what's so great about it. They're very competitive. And it's a really great chess community in South Florida, and we're just happy in Miramar to be a part of that network and that family. And it's just another asset that we have in the city of Miramar that really brings value to our community. Because when you live in a community, you want a community where you're safe, there's a lot of entertainment, there's recreation and athletic opportunities and culture. But when you start thinking about the future of our city, there's nothing better than providing opportunities for the community to come together in very technical and creative ways, like the game of chess.
I know. I play checkers, not chess. Sorry. So maybe I need to come out to Vizcaya Park That's 14200 Southwest 55th Street on Saturday, February 22nd, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for the Mayor's Chess Challenge. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk to you about, and we'll have you back, of course, as it gets closer, but you have been doing an awesome job with your health and wellness fair that you have every March. And this year it's going to be the first Saturday, which is March 7th,
Yes.
right here at Town Center again. Tell us about that. I mean, I come every year, so I've walked it as well. I'll eventually get to running at Mayor Messam, but he runs it and he's out, he's back in like 10 minutes. But but you really are encouraging residents and neighboring cities as well to come out and support this because it's all about health and wellness.
Yes, the Mayor's Health Fair and Fitness Fair has grown exponentially. What started out as just the initiative to get residents off the couch to do a 2K walk has now grown to a full-fledged 5K, 5K event, which all the runners throughout South Florida are now attending right here in front of City Hall. It's a great route, and what's great about it, we have the 5K competitive timed race, as well as we've retained our 3K walk for those individuals who just want to
That's me.
don't want to walk the
That's
5K,
me.
which is only 3.1 miles.
Okay.
The walk, you can walk the 5K, or you can participate in the 3K, which is just over 2 miles.
Right.
Where you can come out with the family, even if you
I've
have
seen
a
pets.
toddler, pets,
I've
and
seen
strollers.
pets, yeah.
It's just a great event. But unlike other 5Ks, what's so great and unique about this, the Health and Fitness Fair, is we have so many activities surrounding the event. We invite all the fitness clubs in the area. They give free demonstrations. They offer discounts because we want it to be more than just you coming and doing a walk. We want it to become a lifestyle. And we want to present the different options that you can take as a family, whether you join a Pilates class or a yoga group, because we have yoga demonstrations and classes that concurrently goes on. We have a cooking demonstration. Memorial Healthcare System does, and Joe DiMaggio Hospital, they do free health screenings. We have vendors, we have food trucks, but the difference with our food trucks is all either vegan or healthy related. No fried food, but you'll be surprised the great cuisines that are available out there.
I might be able to do it for one day, Mayor Messam.
Yes. And we have ours, I won't say world famous, but definitely our citywide famous largest salad bowl, which is very delicious that we make, and everyone comes out and get a taste of a great salad. And we have a celebrity chef every year, and we'll make an announcement on who this year's chef will be, and you get to learn how to cook healthy, and that's one of our very popular aspects of the event. So whether you come out and run the race or walk
the race,
then you can come out and then join in with the cooking demonstrations, participate hands-on with the different fitness demonstrations. We actually have bodybuilders for people who really want to take it to that very extra level.
Okay.
Or if you're just interested to see what it takes, you'll have various vendors there. And so if you don't participate in the run walk, you can come out and get a free health screenings. We usually have obstacle courses either with the Miami Dolphins, the Florida Panthers. It's a really, really awesome community event.
You've had Zumba before.
Yes. We even have belly dancing. And we'll burn all the pictures of my past attempts to learn how to belly dance. So, but it's really a great, fun time, and it's one of my favorite events that we do here in the city of Miramar.
All right, so you got to mark it on your calendar because Mayor Messam is going to keep you busy in the city of Miramar. So let me show this first. This is the longest table, and that is happening on Sunday, January 26, 5 p.m. It's going to be right here in front of City Hall, 2300 Civic Center Place. And also on Saturday, February 22nd, this is the Mayor's Chess Challenge. He says that if you don't know anything about chess, or if you know a whole bunch about chess, then you need to come on out to Vizcaya Park, and that is at 14200 Southwest 55th Street on Saturday, February 22nd, 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. And then marking on your calendar for March the 7th, that is going to be the Mayor's Annual Health and Fitness Fair. And don't forget about Drumline Live. That is going to kick it all off on January 17th. That's a Friday night. You can come out here again to City Hall, 2300 Civic Center Place. 5 p.m. is when the band's going to be out there performing. We're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of stepping. And then at 8 o'clock is the actual play inside the Miramar Cultural Center, where they can get tickets at MiramarCulturalCenter.org. So you are keeping us very busy, Mayor Messam.
Yes, we are. It's 2020. It's a new decade. We're bringing the community together through cuisine and conversation. We're stimulating the minds of our youth in the community through chess, and we're checking your health.
You just can't beat it.
Yes.
You just can't beat it for 2020.
That's
so
right.
thank you very much, Mayor Wayne Messam, for coming in, and we will see you again soon. We'll see you before March 7th, so you can talk more about the health fair coming up, and we will see you at all of these events. Again, if you want more information, please go to the website MiramarFL.gov. Thank you so much for watching Good Morning Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G., and until next time, we'll see you then.